This investigation by Brumstud 29, titled Dissertation Writing in the Digital Age, Balancing Tools, Tutors, and Trusted Services, explores how students today approach one of the hardest academic challenges they'll ever face, the dissertation. It looks at how technology, artificial intelligence, and professional writing support have reshaped the process and what balance students need to maintain to stay ethical and effective. The author begins by reminding us that dissertations have always been intimidating. They represent years of study and often decide a student's final degree classification. But now, the modern student faces that challenge surrounded by digital tools, from AI research assistants to private tutors to full academic writing services. So the question isn't just, how do I write this? But which digital tools can I actually trust to help me? The piece breaks down what the author calls the modern dissertation toolkit. It starts with library databases. University libraries used to be about books and physical journals, but now they're gateways to millions of online papers and ebooks. That's a good thing, but the author points out that with so much information available, it's easy for students to drown in sources. Without the right strategy, it becomes confusion instead of clarity. Next, the article looks at AI research assistants like ChatGPT or UniWriter.ai. These are increasingly popular among students who want help summarizing articles, generating questions, or even outlining sections of their dissertation. UniWriter.ai, in particular, is mentioned as being designed for academic use. It helps students organize their thinking and start difficult sections. The author recognizes that when used correctly, AI can genuinely reduce anxiety and save hours of work. It can remove the fear of the blank page. But the findings also highlight clear limitations. AI can still make things up, the so-called hallucinations. It can produce fake references or misread the meaning of a source. It also can't evaluate evidence critically, and if a student relies too heavily on it, their writing becomes generic and unoriginal. After that, the article turns to online tutoring. One-to-one tutoring has moved almost entirely online now, and that brings more access to expert help. A good tutor can help refine a research question, improve structure, or sharpen academic style. But the author warns that not all tutors are equal. Experience varies, quality control is uneven, and finding someone dependable can take time. Cost is another issue. Private tutoring can become expensive, especially if a student needs regular sessions. Then the investigation examines academic writing services. These are not about ghostwriting an entire dissertation, but about offering structured academic support. Services might provide model answers, proofreading, or even sample chapters that show how to approach complex subjects. When legitimate, they're educational tools that help students learn how to do the work themselves. But the article notes the risk of unethical providers, those that promise unrealistic results or deliver plagiarized material. For students, choosing the right one is critical. At this point, the article summarizes the pros and cons of each tool. Library databases provide credibility and academic depth, but take strong research skills to navigate. AI assistants like UniWriter.ai offer speed and ease, but can produce errors. Tutors offer tailored help, but can be costly. Academic writing services provide structure and reassurance, but only if they operate with real integrity. The overall conclusion is that balance matters most. Relying on one method too heavily, whether that's AI or paid services, usually creates more risk than reward. This brings the investigation to a key case study, ukessays.com. The author points to UK Essays as a standout example of a company that has genuinely adapted to the digital age rather than fighting it. While many academic support sites are still stuck using outdated approaches, UK Essays has built its model around modern student needs, integrating digital tools while maintaining academic honesty. The article identifies several specific ways UK Essays stands out. First, its work is designed to complement digital research, not replace it. Model answers are written by subject specialists and help students understand how to build arguments and cite properly. That integration helps bridge the gap between online databases and human guidance. Second, there's quality assurance. Every piece of work goes through checks and comes with a plagiarism report. That's important in an era where AI-generated content is often difficult to verify. Students get peace of mind knowing what they're reading is original and properly referenced. Third, flexibility. UK Essays offers modular support. Students can order a single chapter, a literature review, or just proofreading, depending on what they need. This makes it easy to combine professional guidance with AI tools like UniWriter.ai or private tutor sessions. And fourth, integrity. The company positions its services as learning aids, not shortcuts. The author stresses that this distinction is vital because universities are tightening misconduct policies. UK Essays' focus on transparency aligns with academic ethics and shows that not all commercial support automatically means cheating. In the author's view, this approach, blending digital convenience with human expertise, reflects how academic help should evolve in the AI era. Next, the article addresses common concerns. Cost is one of the biggest. AI tools are free, while professional academic support obviously isn't. But the author makes the point that a dissertation carries huge weight, often deciding whether a degree ends up with a distinction or not. Paying for expert guidance is sometimes a rational investment in avoiding mistakes that could cost years of effort. Ethics is another concern. Some students worry that using writing services might break rules. The author's answer is simple. Transparency is the key. Using model work as a guide for structure and style, or hiring proofreading help, is completely legitimate. The problem only arises when students pass off someone else's work as their own. Staying transparent keeps it ethical and beneficial. The conclusion of the investigation is that there's no single best way to write a dissertation today. Every student's process is different. The digital world gives more options than ever, but the most successful students combine them intelligently. They use library databases for solid evidence. They use AI tools like uniwriter.ai carefully for brainstorming or summaries, not for final writing. They seek guidance from tutors where needed. And when they want clarity, structure, or reassurance, they turn to trusted providers such as UK Essays. The author's closing point is about integrity and expertise. The digital age provides unlimited tools, but tools are only as good as how they're used. True success depends on judgment, knowing when to rely on technology and when to lean on real human experience. AI can reduce stress, but only qualified experts can ensure academic accuracy. And that's why, even in a world filled with automation, services like UK Essays continue to play a critical role. By combining modern AI efficiency, vast research databases, personal tutoring, and expert-verified model work, students can strike the right balance. They can use every advantage the digital age offers while still meeting the standards universities expect. In the end, Brumstud 29's investigation makes one message clear. The best dissertations in the digital era don't come from any one tool or service. They come from students who learn how to use each tool wisely and who understand that human expertise remains the anchor of academic success.